this week's shout-outs and our week in review for last week, the week of September 28th, 2020. These students completed 5 or more Dreambox lessons last week. Siani with 30, Gabby with 29, Ahmad with 28, James with 25, Shiloh with 20, Jojo with 16, Janai with 15, Pilar with 11, King with 10, Edward with 8, JC Lynn with 7, Leo with 7, Brianna with 5, Emily with 5, Janelli with 5, Emiliana with 5, and Byron with 5. Way to go, scholars. Our class total last week, we completed 227 Dreambox lessons for the week. That is super. In other Dreambox news, we are now up to 89% of our class who have mastered all kindergarten math standards on Dreambox. The latest scholar to meet that goal this week was JoJo. So great job, JoJo. Make sure you are doing your assigned lessons with a calendar next to them so all of you can work towards meeting your new standards. In Imagine Language and Literacy, these students completed 20 to 30 minutes each day on Imagine. Leo, Siani, Pilar, Edward, Janelli, James, Emily, Gabby, JC Lynn, Brianna, and Shiloh. Way to go, boys and girls. Our perfect attendance for the week. Leo, Siani, Janai, Edward, Janelli, James, Emily, Gabby, JC Lynn, King, Brianna, and Shiloh. Awesome job. Thank you for making sure you are ready to learn each day and on Zoom with us. Our week in review. We did a lot last week. In ELA, we identified the beginning, middle, and ending sounds in words. We worked with the letters H, J, L, and M. We listened to CVC songs and practiced stretching out sounds to make a word. We practiced writing CVC words with short E, and we also practiced writing CVC nonsense words and real words. We practiced list 2 of our most common words. We read Miss Nelson is Missing and discussed the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution. We practiced reading pictures with our I see and I think because sentence stems. In math, we practiced counting 1 to 50. We compared numbers and discussed quantities, such as which has more or which has less. We did our math routine activities, which included which one doesn't belong and start at and get to. We explored virtual math manipulatives, and we practiced solving basic addition story problems. These were a few of our favorite things from last week. We had a guest visit from Charlie, my dog, with our mystery clues. We did Ready, Set, Draw. We did our sight word chants. We had some read alouds during our closing circle, which were Not Your Typical Dragon and How to Catch a Dinosaur. And we had discussions and shares on fall foods, activities, and a few other things. This coming week, I am going to start pulling students into small groups. Small groups are targeted instruction to meet your individual student needs and work on specific skills. So parents, make sure you have checked your email for a new schedule and specific times for your child small group. And there is still whole class time, but our ELA and Math Block look slightly different. And boys and girls, I will explain all of this to you on Monday during our morning meeting and as our day goes on. One last reminder, this coming Friday, October 9th, is a staff professional development day. There is no live Zoom on Friday, but all assignments for the day will be posted in Seesaw on Friday morning by 8:30 a.m. So don't forget to check Seesaw Friday morning, and I will remind you as the week goes on. Thanks again for a great week, and I look forward to another great week this week. Oh, one last thing. Materials you'll need for this coming week. Same as last week, your Zoom cards, your whiteboard, and markers, or that plastic sheet I sent to you, plain paper, crayons or markers, a pencil, your Chromebook or iPad, and your math workbook if you prefer to do your work in the workbook instead of Seesaw for those workbook pages. And make sure that you have them near your workspace. That's it for this week. Shout outs. Have a great day.